Congratulations, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, how do you feel getting your degree in this prestigious university, University of Bamenda, one of the top prestigious universities we have around?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to wear the robe and celebrate with others, though there's a bit of a burden behind it, but it's a good feeling.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's great.
Thank you.
So, in which field of study did you acquire your degree?
In electrical and electronics engineering.
Electrical and electronics.
Yes.
Wow. So, with the knowledge you have acquired during your stay here in the University of Bamenda, what impact do you foresee of bringing into the society that can make our world to be an easy one in the field of electrical and electronic engineering?
Okay, there's been a lot that I have learned here in the university, mostly on my own and really not including part of the university curriculum.
Yes.
But I've learned a lot, and a lot about automation and a lot about 3D printing as a niche of my own.
Yeah.
So I have developed 3D printers, and I planned on using this knowledge that I've acquired of being able to develop 3D printers to be able to scale up and be able to produce goods, consumable goods that are made here in Cameroon and then are sold to our people. And it will promote entrepreneurship also in our society.
How has it been? You're being here in the University of Bamenda. What were the challenges you face, the difficulties you face, and how you got over it, how you overcame them?
Yeah. Okay, here in the University of Bamenda, there have been a lot of challenges. One of the first challenge that I think I had was not proper orientation to know what is to be seen in the program. It was kind of a blind something, which you go to the internet, you search about electronic engineering out there. You don't even see anything concerning the universities here in your country. You see what they do out there, and it's so fascinating. And you come with this will and enthusiasm to come and do what you have seen others do, but you don't really see it here. So it was kind of challenging to me in that manner. But one of the other challenges I also had was having some problems with creating teams to work with here in the university. Yes, what I saw is that some of our people don't have the good team spirit, in the sense that when you want to partner with somebody to do something, they instead take over you and take your project and do it by themselves. So it's not a good impression. Yes, though it might seem smart, but it's not good. When we are to work in teams, and then we can be able to forward our country and forward the development. Yes. So that's the main challenges I had throughout the journey.
So your main challenges was teamwork. It was corporate. What about your personal challenges? What was the difficulties you faced in the environment, knowing that this environment is characterized by different type of lifestyle? You have the good, the bad, the worst, and the ugly. Yeah. So how were you able to cope with these differences?
Okay, personally, I have a very strong personality, I would say.
Wow.
And one thing is that personally I did not have much of a challenge. Yes, but one thing that I had personally was good friends who encouraged me, and their lifestyle of doing things made me change my own lifestyle, like a culture of reading. I did not know how to read books on entrepreneurship. I did not even know about reading outside of educational books, your field of study.
Yes.
But I got to friends who developed a culture of reading in me until to have a library of my own and read things that will impact me and impact the community. Wow. So it was very good. Very good.
Wow. Yes. That's great. So one more question.
Yeah.
You have obtained your degree in the University of Bamenda in the field of electrical and electronics engineering.
Yes.
There are some young people who are others they have finished their high school. Some are still in the high school.
Yeah.
They are aspiring to become like you in the future. So what sort of encouragement can you give to them?
Okay, one thing I would say is that get proper orientation, get mentors that can teach you about what you are going into or the field of study that you are interested in, and then go to people who have done that thing and share about their own experiences, about their challenges that they have faced, so that you are prepared ahead of time for the challenges that are ahead of you, and you know how the environment will look like for you. So that's a very important aspect. And one other thing I would also add is that do not forgo your talents, the things you have aside from your schoolwork. Like myself, I am a musician also. Yes, I've released 2 of my songs, Makutu and Mama and Papa, and I'm a songwriter and a guitarist.
Wow.
So that has really helped me in terms of gaining a entirely different audience and entirely different exposure. I've gone to places, I have met people just through that gift of music, not even engineering, but through that gift I have met people who have taken my engineering to another level. So do not neglect your talents, they can take you to places.
Wow, wow. It was nice meeting you, Brother Fanka, Mr. Fanka Elvis.
Yes.
This is 6 to 6 Inspiration.
Yeah, thank you.
We hope to see you some other time for a proper interview.
Thank you.
Yes, more intense one.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.